morning, guys. I'm coming at you live from my bed. Okay, that was weird. I should have said that. Today is a bit of a stressful day because today I'll finally know whether I can go to China or not. So I have some bad news. Today I will go and pick up my passport from the Chinese embassy, and hopefully there will be a Chinese visa in it, not just my passport, because that's also like a possibility. That's also something I know I have to be prepared for, and I'm not gonna lie, I am actually really nervous for some reason. Like I guess it's also because it's something that I've been wanting for so long, and it's something that has been impossible for so long. You know, obviously China has been closed for so long, more than 4 years, right? I haven't been back for, I have to stop saying so long, but it's been long, and yeah, I just spent the morning editing, and at this point I still have some time before I'm picking up my visa or passport, but I cannot focus on anything. I'm nervous. What makes this whole process a bit more tricky for me is the fact that I'm not applying in a country where I am a citizen. And I know that this can make it a bit more difficult. So I really don't know. And I know that I have to be prepared for the worst. Like, I know that I have to be prepared for maybe not getting it and not going to China. And yeah, okay. But instead of being sad and bad, let's go and take a swim. What makes this whole thing extra emotional for me, or it just adds extra layers, it's just the fact that I've been wanting this for so long. You know, when you really want something for a while and this thing is denied to you cannot achieve it, you sort of get fixated, or at least that's how it works for me, and you want it more and more. And that's the deal with China for me. You know, obviously China has played a big role in my life, or China, should I maybe say Shanghai, where I used to live, is a city that really played a big role in my life and making me who I am. I feel like I sort of became an adult in Shanghai. You know, that's where I spent the very first year of my university, and I used to really see my life there. I used to think that this is where I will go, this will be my home eventually, and then it didn't happen. The last time I was in Shanghai, I was moving to Paris, and I would never in a million years imagine that I won't be back for another almost 5 years. It's been almost 5 years since I've been to Shanghai, and if you would tell me that then, oh my god, I would be so sad. I was very sad to leave Shanghai then. I love this city. I felt so good in this city. I just always felt so connected to this place. I felt like Shanghai was my place on earth. And I'm saying was because, I mean, let's be honest, it's not the case anymore. Hello. I forgot masks, and you do have to wear them at the embassy. I wonder how long it will take this time around. Last time I was there for almost 4 hours, 3.5, even though I did have an appointment. You need to make an appointment to even apply for a trainee's visa. And you know how much I waited, how long I waited for that appointment? 3 weeks. That's how many people are applying for trainees visas here, which also makes this whole process way more tricky. You know how hot it is here right now? It's 40 Celsius degrees. So how do you function in this weather? You don't function, basically. It's so hot, so you're basically covered in sweat as soon as you step outside. And then you always have to, I always have to carry something to cover my shoulders, because as soon as you go inside, the AC is so strong that you're dying. Okay, let's go and stop complaining. Nervous. Mr. Christmas tree here. Random. I really wonder what that building is. It's very strange. You know, it's funny because the last time I was in Shanghai, almost 5 years ago, I thought that I'll go to Paris, I'll graduate, and then I'll come back to Shanghai, get a job, and, you know, live in Shanghai. That was my plan. That was my life plan. That was what I wanted, what I saw, you know, in my future. But I think what we've all learned during the last couple of years is that life can be very unpredictable and shit happens and life turns out differently than we would wish. And you know, even though my life didn't work out in the way I thought it would, that's not to say that the last couple of years hasn't been great. I feel like I've been through a lot. I've been to many new places. I've done many things that I wanted to do. One of them being this trip, the longest freaking trip of my life, traveling full time, going to Africa for the first time, going to Oman, publishing a book. Oh my God, yeah, I forgot about that. I wrote and published a book about my experience living in China. So do I still want to live in China? I don't know. But you know what I want to do? I want to go traveling in China. I've never done that much. I've lived in Shanghai and I have been to a couple of places, but mainly around Shanghai really. Once I went to the south, I went to Beijing, but there's still so much in China that I would love to see. So that's why I hope that I will be able to do that. Oh my God. So I got my queue number. There is 56 people in the line in front of me. I guess that's gonna take a while, huh? So I see some street food across the street, so I might go there. I haven't eaten anything today. Oh, this city is such a mess, but I love it. I love it. I don't think though that these men should allow to own whistles because they definitely abuse their whistle power. Can you hear what I'm talking about? Like, if you just keep on whistling constantly, how is it gonna work? Like, it doesn't even work anymore because like all you hear is whistle all the time. So maybe if you don't, oh, maybe it's like the other way around. If you don't hear a whistle, then you know you need to like stop or take actions. I don't know what actions. Can I have some watermelon and papaya? This one. So I have some bad news. You'll have to deal with me being very excited now. That was lame. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I got it. I got Chinese visa in my little passport and I am so freaking excited. You don't even know. Like, I cannot believe it. I'm going back home, guys. I'm coming back home to Shanghai. How crazy. And you know what's the best place to celebrate receiving a Chinese visa in Bangkok? Obviously, Chinatown. Obviously, this is the biggest Chinatown in the world. So how am I gonna celebrate? I am gonna celebrate by eating a lot of Chinese food, and obviously what better place to eat Chinese food here. I am so hungry and so game on. I'm really craving xiaolongbao, I think. Can you even imagine that in less than a week, or actually from now it's exactly a week from when you're watching it, I'll go home and edit this video straight away. So for you it might be like a couple of days later, but still in a couple of days I will be eating like authentic xiaolongbao in Shanghai. Imagine. I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed because there's so much good food here that, to be honest, like I don't know what to go for. Like I don't know what to choose because there are too many options. That's the problem when you have too many options in life in general, right? I mean, just look at this, and now I guess you understand why I'm overwhelmed. So much food everywhere. So I got myself some sugarcane juice, and sugarcane juice is something that really always like reminds me of China because I didn't know that this thing existed before I went to China for the first time. There was this lady who used to sell sugarcane juice next to my dorm in Shanghai, and she would always block the whole sidewalk with her huge like sugar cans. Yeah, so you couldn't like walk on the sidewalk because of her. Good memory, but I do like sugarcane juice. It's super sweet, very dense. So I was so tired of the heat that I decided to go in an actual restaurant and I ordered some noodles, fried noodles. The usual, but I mean, what can I do? I just love noodles. What can I say? Exciting times ahead, exciting times ahead. I hope you will come back to follow my journey across China. I will be starting in my home, my Chinese home, Shanghai, but then I'm definitely going out there and I will explore as much of China as possible. It will be exciting to go back to the place where my vlogging journey really started. So hopefully you will tag along. Okay.